Alright, what's good, y'all? Today we finna make a beat for Youngboy. His album drops in like 3 or 4 hours, and I got no idea if the song I produced is on it or not. But I don't think it is, not gonna lie. Anyway, I'm not gonna let that get in the way of anything. We finna make a beat today. I just made this loop, so I'm finna just go over the loop and then probably just throw some drums on it and call it a day. This is the loop that I just made. So yeah, that's the loop. It's very much like one of those like dark Youngboy beats. It's kind of more on the like unique side compared to what I usually do. If you look at my other like BR loop videos, it's all those like stereotypical like piano bouncy loops, but this one's a little different. So the first thing I started with was this. So yeah, this is in C# minor, and I'm just using excuse me, I'm using a lot of the half step notes. As you can see, this note is actually not in the scale, the D. I just thought it sounded cool because it's like the flat 2 or like the sharp 1 or whatever. So if you use the note like right above the root note, it kind of gives it like a darker sound. So but yeah, honestly, this is just clicking a lot within the scale and then just throwing this note around. This is this guitar preset from Expand, and I don't really have any effects on it besides this. And then I got this like flute thing. Yeah, that was just for some added texture. And then I got another like harp or guitar thing here. Yeah, just a very repetitive pattern. Kind of just needed something like playing all the time to kind of fill up the space. Yeah, this is the quando from Expand, and I don't have any effects on this at all. Next thing I got is this little like synth stab thing. It's kind of just another like added texture thing. Like it doesn't make a huge difference, but it just sounds cool. And then yeah, the last thing that I got is this bass, synth bass. And yeah, that's all the instruments from the loop, and I'm just gonna show all the miscellaneous sounds and stuff. Yeah, that's basically that. It's kind of the same as like everything that I've said before, where you're mainly just putting your sounds on like the root notes. Yeah, I was definitely trying to be a little more creative with this one. As you can probably tell, like this doesn't really sound like the loops that I've gone over before in other videos. Those are more like regular Youngboy loops. So yeah, that's the loop that I made, and I'm finna just put some drums on it right now, and then we'll probably call it a day. I want to say thank you guys so much for getting me to 3,000 subscribers. It means a lot to me that 3,000 people at one point in time have fucked with my content. So yeah, it definitely means a lot. So thank you so much. And yeah, that's probably gonna do it for today, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.